You're watching WLOX TV, Biloxi Gulfport, Pascagoula.
Today, someone will win a home worth more than $250,000. It's time for the WLOX TV St. Jude Dream Home Telethon.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the St. Jude Dream Home Telethon. It's a day, of course, we've all been waiting for with a lot of anticipation. This is an exciting day. Hey, take a look at this house. Today, someone will win this new home in the St. Martin community. It's worth more than $250,000. It is a beautiful home that we were going to tour extensively in the coming hours, the next couple of hours. In addition to the Dream Home drawing, of course, we're going to be giving away 11 other fabulous prizes, so stay tuned. Money raised from this Dream Home fundraiser goes directly to St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. The hospital, of course, is one of the world's premier centers for study and treatment of catastrophic diseases in children. St. Jude has made a name for itself worldwide for cancer research and treatment. St. Jude Children's Hospital has helped save the lives of innumerable children, including children right here from South Mississippi. We want to thank everyone who has already purchased a Dream Home ticket. Your donation will make a difference in the lives of children. There are still a limited number of tickets available. They are $100 each, and you can purchase one by calling the number you see on your screen right now, 1-800-206-2263, and you can charge it that way. The folks on our phone bank are standing by to take your call. When you purchase a ticket, it will enter you into the drawing for the Dream Home, as well as give you a chance to win another of those 11 great prizes. At least 1 in 500 entrants will win a prize today. So pick up the phone, give us a call at the number you see at the bottom of your screen, and you could win the house. I'm joined today by WLOX News Good Morning Mississippi and Midday anchor Rhonda Widener. And Rhonda, you have a guest with you over there at the phone bank, a special
Karen,
guest.
I do. Matter of fact, I love the sounds of those phones ringing. Keep the phones ringing. Matter of fact, I think everybody deserves a round of applause for already calling in and for all of our volunteers here. And for people like Chris Poison, who is a member of the Board of Directors over at St. Jude, tell us a little bit about why you are here today and why you're a board member for St. Jude.
Well, we're here to thank the good people at WLOX, K99, Union Planners, Chris Hines of American Homes for all the work that they have done to help put this event on. Events like this help raise money to fund research at the hospital, which goes to save the lives of children across the world. Through the years, St. Jude has treated over 1,000 young cancer patients from Mississippi.
See, that's really amazing. And my hopes are that my 3-year-old child will never have to use St. Jude, but I'm so glad to know that St. Jude is there in the event that we should ever need. Don't you love the sound of the phones ringing, Chris? Absolutely,
absolutely. The sound of the phones ringing means that lives of children from around the world are being saved.
And absolutely, and what that means, too, is that it is not too late to buy a ticket for the $250,000 Dream Home. That ticket will also put you in the hopper for the 12 other wonderful prizes that we have here today to give away during the St. Jude Telethon. Matter of fact, I know you're just itching to see a little bit more of that Dream Home. That's where Mike Reeder is standing by now, live. Hey, Mike, how are you?
Hey, Rhonda, how you doing? Of course, I'm out here. I get the privilege of showing folks this beautiful house that is in an absolutely gorgeous area. We're in St. Martin. We're in the Ascot Point community. And we're standing in front of a house that's worth more than $250,000. Matter of fact, I've heard some estimates of up to $300,000 is what's going to be the value of this house. Let me say this. It's a 2,700 square foot, 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath house. It has all the luxury amenities of a custom-built home. Let's go ahead and take a look. First, I want to show you the front of the house. And already you're looking at the beauty of this place. First, we come up on this beautiful brick stairway coming up to a big southern porch. And I don't know, if you're from the South, you know, you put a couple rocking chairs up here. And the view is just absolutely phenomenal. You look across the street, there's the back bay and the bayous. And just a little bit further, you have a golf course out here. So if you're a golfer, you can just go right over there and play golf. But now let's go ahead and show you the front door of this house. Look at this, solid mahogany. It's leaded glass, and I mean, this is just beautiful leaded glass. The entryway into this house tells you something about the house. But let's see something. Let's see if there's anybody in here. Let me ring the doorbell, and maybe if we're lucky, hey, look at that, an automatic door.
Mike Reeder, what a
look
surprise!
at this.
Welcome. Welcome to my, well, I wish it was my home.
No, wait a minute, Kenny. Are you the butler that comes with
Well,
this house?
I do. I serve drinks and I do windows.
Well,
so
let's go ahead and take a look.
I don't know, man. It's pretty nice. I don't know if you should come into such a...
Have you vacuumed? That's the
I
big
have.
question.
Come on in.
Picked
Come
up
on
the
in.
socks?
It is
Okay.
gorgeous in here.
All right, speaking of that, let's go ahead and show you this. We come into the entryway. Of course, you have this grand foyer here.
Oh, this is nice.
And it's all ceramic tile that actually looks like slate.
It does.
Just absolutely gorgeous. Then you walk into, immediately, you walk into...
What would you call this, Mike?
I call this a formal dining room.
Yeah, definitely. Kind of a formal dining room. And look at this. Now, I know because my wife wants furniture. Check this out over here, y'all. You're going to love this. Look at this massive indention over here. Mike, you could fill this thing up with all sorts of stuff.
Just think of the china cabinet.
The china cabinet, perhaps a little bar area.
I want you to notice this, and this is absolutely gorgeous. Now, this light fixture is duplicated throughout the house. We'll show you more of these, but this is actually stone. I talked to the lady. We were trying to figure out what decor it is. I would say French Provincial, but I don't know anything about that. The beautiful columns. Look at the woodwork. You have 9-foot ceilings. You have crown molding throughout the house. Just absolutely gorgeous. And then as you walk out of the dining room area, you have these beautiful columns that separate the formal dining room from this living room. And this by itself is just absolutely gorgeous. Again, look at the ceilings right there. You have recessed lighting throughout the ceilings, and then you go back here, and the centerpiece of any living room has to be the fireplace. Now, as we come back here, I want you to take a special look at this fireplace because we have a mahogany mantle here. The tile around the fireplace, you're going to see this again. This is granite, and then, of course, you can see the fireplace itself has a nice little molding around it. But like I said, you're going to see this again in just a minute.
Mike, don't you think I look quite striking here? Now, this is,
I think
be
a
nice
Christmas
for
time, a little pipe.
Right, very striking. This would be great for a family photo right here. Can you already see it?
I can see it.
I can see it.
All right, now let's go ahead. All right, Kenny, we're going to move on into the family room and the dining room area. And as we come into here, remember I told you about the light fixtures? Well, look at there. There's another one right there. Now you say, this would be your breakfast eating area right here, of course. And then right off of that, we have this family room that's just another, it almost looks like a duplication of the formal dining room in the fact that we have another recessed area. I can see the Kenny big screen TV. What do you think?
Oh, yeah. I can already see my Super Bowl party right here. I got me, I got a bag of chips, I got you. Boom, right there.
And look up at the ceiling here. Now,
Man.
this is the most impressive ceiling in the
This is
house.
pretty
It
cool.
has beams going across, and it goes up into a cathedral-type configuration. But you know something? We're running out of time, and would not
Always
be
tight.
justice without showing this kitchen. Remember I told you the tile around the fireplace? Here it
Right
is,
here.
folks. These are granite countertops. Now, the folks that put this in, which is magnolia floor covering, by the way, told me that the neat thing about this, as you can take a hot pot, take it right off the stove, and put it right on this countertop. No problems whatsoever. Speaking of stoves, I want to show you something else. Look at this. We have genuine, up just the top of the line GE appliances. Here's your oven now. Also a microwave convection oven. Look at the cabinets. The cabinets are absolutely gorgeous. I mean, they're custom made all the way. Grimes Cabinet Works made these cabinets right here. As you can see, they are top of the line. I want to show you something. Look here, Kenny.
Yep.
You won't appreciate this.
I will appreciate it.
No, you won't.
I will.
Look at this. The wife would, but you won't.
Look
Look at
at
this.
this.
Put your pots and pans in there. You can roll it out.
That's a
just
great
like that.
junk drawer right there.
So that's just part of the house. We're going to show you more of this house a little bit later. As a matter of fact, we're going to go to the master bedroom and the master bathroom. There is a 1-800 number you can call to buy the ticket for $100, folks.
The deal.
You can have this $250,000 or better house. When we come back again, we're going to show you the master bed and bath. Right now, we're going to go back to the studio to Karen and Rhonda.
Thank you, Mike. Matter of fact, if you want to know where your dollars are going, it's going to help some of the fine young people who go to St. Jude looking for help. Matter of fact, Karen Abernathy has one of those special young people with her today. Karen?
Thanks a lot, Rhonda. Yes, Lauren, I'm sorry, Lauren Ladd, the phones are ringing like crazy here. I couldn't concentrate for a minute. Joins us now. She's from Biloxi, a beautiful young lady who has actually been on our show another time, so you may recognize her. She was on the 4:30 show one day. Great to have you with us today. This is exciting, isn't it? You've been over to see the house, haven't you? It's nice, huh? Tell me a little bit about your experience at St. Jude, because you had osteosarcoma, and they had to actually replace part of the bone in your leg and everything after you had the chemotherapy. So tell me a little bit about it. What was it like?
It was scary.
It is scary, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And St. Jude helped you a lot? Why do you hope a lot of people are going to buy these tickets today to
Because
help
they
them?
can give a lot of kids a lot of money to help them, like, get all the chemo and all the tests and stuff that they need to help them.
It really does make a difference, doesn't it? And you're doing great today. And you look great. You're feeling good. Now, where do you go to school?
Nativity Museum.
And you feel pretty good? Well, you would never know that what you've been through, all that you've been through, because you're just doing fine now, and that's thanks to St. Jude. Thank you very much, Lauren, for joining us today. And we'll be seeing you more. You're going to help us with some of the drawings, aren't you? That's exciting. Okay. We're going to talk to Lauren a little bit later. Now let's go over to Rhonda.
Well, thank you, Karen. Joining me now is Judy Gregory. She's busy on the telephone right now, but in a tearaway. Matter of fact, Judy is with a group called Sigma, well, let me get that straight, Sigma Alpha Epsilon, Epsilon Sigma Alpha. See, I get all those Greek words confused. I don't get this much confused, though. You are with a women's service organization that helps St. Jude.
And we've been doing this for 30 years, 30-something years. We started out with bike-a-thons, raffles, bake sales, and all, and have evolved to this.
Answering the telephone. I understand that you have raised millions of dollars for St. Jude.
Yes, ma'am. Last year alone, it was $8.5 million in 1 year. And we also, last year or the year before, we got our endowment of $5 million that will pay interest. And so it'll pay, in other words, it'll pay each year. They can collect the interest off of that.
That is amazing. What is it that keeps you going year after year after year?
The kids, just knowing. I put off even going to the hospital for years. I couldn't bring myself to go there. And when I went there, it's such a happy place. It's just unreal. You know, you don't imagine what it's like until you get there, because you think it's a sad place and all this. And the first time I went, it was to the old hospital. The new hospital is just unbelievable.
Well, Judy, thank you so much for joining us today, and all of the other volunteers that have come down to answer phones here for the St. Jude Children's Research Hospital Telethon. You see the phone number there on your screen, 1-800-206-2263. That is the number to call. It's not too late to buy a ticket, folks. You may be thinking it is too late. It's not too late to buy a ticket to win that $250,000 dream home, St. Jude's dream home, and also puts you in the hopper to win one of 12 really magnificent 11 other prizes, I should say. 11 other prizes, nearly a dozen, but 11 other prizes like a trip to Disney World, scuba diving lessons, dinner for two for a year at Mary Mahoney's, a gorgeous Pavin Broom necklace worth about $2,000, a golden diamond necklace, just lots of really wonderful prizes here, and you can help St. Jude at the same time. So we will be right back to tell you a little bit more about how St. Jude dollars help some wonderful, wonderful children.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital thanks WLOX TV, American Homes, K99 FM, and Union Planters Bank for making a difference in the lives of the children of St. Jude. Stay tuned to the St. Jude Dream Home Telethon to see if you'll win one of the fabulous prizes from these fine sponsors. Weather information is important to you. You use it to plan your day and your weekends. That's why WLOX News is the choice when you want to know about local weather. Our meteorologists use Mississippi Power Doppler radar. It's totally accurate and easy to see anytime on WLOX.com. That means the local weather information you want is constantly available and always updated. Accurate, timely, dependable. That's why WLOX News is where you get the weather for South Mississippi.
It's touchdown, Miami. Elio Castro-Neves has won the Indianapolis 500. David Duval has done it, a major champion.
They were out of their seats before the program ended.
Raymond Moore, a dream has come true. Right to the end zone, touchdown.
Monday, 10/9 Central. Will you marry me? ABC's critically acclaimed drama. I love you, Mom. Once and Again takes its final bow.
Sometimes things happen you don't really expect, and those are the ones that change your life.
Yes, ma'am. The biggest series finale.
I can't be away from you.
I can't be away from you. With the biggest surprise. Be there for Once and Again's emotional farewell this Monday at 10/9 Central on ABC. Saturday at 9, 8 Central on the ABC Big Picture Show.
Please stay calm.
You're watching the St. Jude Dream Home Telethon on WLOX TV, where you could win one of the fabulous prizes from these fine sponsors.
Welcome back to the St. Jude Children's Research Hospital Telethon. I don't hear the phones ringing as much as I did earlier, so I want to encourage you to pick up the phone and call 1-800-206-2263. Remember, we're giving away a $250,000 dream home today and 11 other gorgeous prizes. I couldn't resist. I had to put on this beautiful necklace from Pav and Broom, a diamond and gold necklace worth $2,000. It's absolutely beautiful. That's just one of many prizes that we're going to give away today. And I also want to let you know real quick, just because you win one of these prizes doesn't mean you're not also eligible to win the home. That one $100 ticket could win you 2 prizes at that. Right now we're going to turn it over to Karen to find out more about St. Jude Children's Research Hospital.
Okay, thanks a lot, Rhonda. Doing a great job over there at the phone bank. Of course, St. Jude has done so many wonderful things for so many wonderful children, but it wouldn't be possible without donations and fundraisers like this one. It all started with one man's vision. It's an amazing story. Of course, you all know about the Danny Thomas connection. But right now, we're going to take you back 40 years ago.
$32,000 are subscribed. The first of $1 million Danny Thomas tells friends he'll raise for the St. Jude's hospital of his dreams.
Old news clips take us back to the early days of St. Jude's. Entertainer Danny Thomas worked many years to make his dream a reality.
I publicly thank you, wherever you may be, for the support you have given this dream.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital opened in Memphis in 1962. It was a tremendous moment for Thomas, who had made a promise to St. Jude Thaddeus, the saint of hopeless causes. Thomas promised that if the saint showed him his way in life, he would build a shrine to the saint.
Here we go.
The hospital is that shrine, and a statue of St. Jude still marks the entrance today.
His vision was that no child should die in the dawn of life. And Danny's vision of that had no color, had no religion, had no financial definition to it. And so St. Jude opened its arms to all children from all corners of this country and really from around the world.
Research is a tremendous part of the work that goes on here at St. Jude. In fact, since the hospital opened in 1962, the overall cancer survival rate has improved, going from 20% to 70%.
For some forms of childhood leukemia, it's even higher at 80%.
Cancer remains a big challenge in children. Even with some of our cure rates of 80%, we've got to cure the other 20% of children.
In addition to patient care and research, there's a complete history lesson for visitors at St. Jude that honors the entertainer who made it all possible, right on site in the gold-domed Danny Thomas Pavilion. Thomas died in 1991, and just outside this pavilion, he and his wife are buried in the memorial garden. But his dream lives on.
We offer them the best treatment, regardless of their family's ability to pay. And that was the approach that was taken on day one, and it's an approach, of course, we still take today.
This relieves families of financial pressures during what is already a traumatic, stressful time in their lives and offers hope for a brighter future. Karen Abernathy, WLOX News.
And Rhonda, I'm so glad I had an opportunity to visit Memphis and St. Jude because it's just an amazing place, and it really all comes home when you're there, too, you know.
Oh, absolutely.
You see the kids and talk to the families.
And Judy back there was saying that she put off going to St. Jude for many years because she thought, oh, gosh, I don't know if I could take that. You know, she figured it might be a sad place to visit. She says it's a very happy place to visit, and that's because St. Jude gives people hope.
That's right. It really does. So, and you see that time and time again from all the families you talk to there. So it's a wonderful place, and, of course, the phone number is still at the bottom of your screen because you can make a donation to help St. Jude. And at the same time, get a chance to win a house or 11 other great prizes.
How can you watch those stories that Karen's been doing from St. Jude anyway and not pick up the phone and call? Because I was just saying to them, you know, I'm so grateful that I have a happy, healthy 3-year-old. And it's good to know that St. Jude is there should we ever need it, but I'm thankful that it's not. And so I just assume give my dollars to help those who do need it.
That's right. It's a great cause. And I want to say that the hopper is empty right now. They're apparently going to put all of the tickets in there at the same time, so everybody will have a chance.
I want to see more of the homes, don't you?
Oh, it's great, isn't it?
I do. Mike, can you take us on a little bit more of a tour?
Hello. Tell you what, I hear the ringing in my ears and a little bit of noise in the background. This time, folks, that's good news because that means people are calling in to the phone lines to buy the tickets for this beautiful house. Now, talking about this beautiful house, we have the builder of it here, Chris Hines, Sr. of American Homes. I tell you what, this is a job, isn't it?
It has been a labor of love. It really has.
Now, first off, you not only built this house, you designed it, right?
That's correct. It's based off of a plan I designed in '85, and we enlarged it and added a new master suite.
Now, Chris, why did you do it? I mean, this is a big undertaking. I mean, it's a lot of work. Why did you do it?
Well, my son's a patient at St. Jude, so that's the reason. It's a labor of love. They gave me my son's life back, and so I can never do enough to repay that.
Now, let's talk a little bit about the house. Just give me the details, the square footage and everything, because you got to know.
It's 2,700 square feet, 3,400 square feet under roof, 4 bedroom, 2.5 bath. It has 2 living areas, 2 eating areas, and a very nice kitchen.
Now, let's talk a little bit about the business you're in. It's just you, or is it? This is a family business, right?
It is, our whole family. It's my wife and 4 children. My oldest 2 sons work for me, as well as my wife, and they do an excellent job. They all participated in this house.
Now, who's in charge?
My wife.
Great. Now, look, if people want to buy tickets, how can they do it?
Just call the number at the bottom of the screen.
And for $100, they could win this house.
For $100, someone can come to this house this afternoon and claim it.
Somebody is going to win it. Right. Actually, very nice. We're going to talk more about the house a little bit later, but you know, in order to build a house, you have to have a lot to put it on, and Kenny is now over with the man that donated the lot for the house.
Just look right at me, Tad. We're ready to roll here. It is a beautiful piece of property. We are here with the man who made this possible, who made this piece of property possible. Tad Bridges, thank you so much for joining us today. First off, tell me about this piece of property. Tell me about this neighborhood. Tell the folks at home. It's a great area, isn't it?
It's a wonderful area. Ascot Point subdivision. We've got about 60 lots out here. It's in North Biloxi, overlooking the bay and Southwind Golf Course. That we're close to a lot of amenities and schools. I-10 access is real easy to get to. We've been here since 1995. Still have a few lots left on the marsh and everything. The way we got involved with St. Jude, Chris is a builder that we work with through Bridges Mortgage Company, and he asked me if we wanted to be a part of it, and we were 100% right away. As soon as he explained the deal about his son and that St. Jude has saved his life, and that we could be a part of it, and we were very happy that they've sold most of the tickets in such a short time. Chris built this house really quickly for such a grand project, and we're real happy that it's been so successful for St. Jude.
Tad, let's talk. When we say that we're close to the golf course here, I think I'm about a 3-wood away from getting on to number 9 hole over. It's just a beautiful location, isn't it?
Yes, sir, it is. Blackjack Bay, or actually Southwind Golf Course, is straight across the marsh from us, and on the other side there's the Casino Row.
And a gated community here. It looks beautiful when you drive in that main gate.
Yes, sir. We've got fresh paving on the streets, and we've got a security gate that closes at night.
All right, very good. And this could be yours for the cheap price. I mean, we can't go any lower than this, $100. Karen, Rhonda, y'all got to get out here and see this home. I saw it the very first day they laid the concrete down. Man, it is amazing. It has come a long way since then.
I bet. I know that you've been following it. Thanks, Kenny, and of course, wouldn't be possible without those donations, too. And you know what? We've got a sense of urgency now, don't we, for anyone out there who wants to buy a ticket and a chance to win, because we're running out of them.
There are only 250 tickets left, folks. 250 tickets left. They are going to go in no time. So if you are thinking about this, you'd better pick up the phone right now, get your credit card out, American Express, Visa, MasterCard, Discover card, pick up the phone and charge your donation to St. Jude Children's Hospital. I mean, not only is it going to be a tax-deductible contribution, even if you don't win, but your chances of winning are pretty good. We've got 11 really great prizes, plus the $250,000 dream home to give away
That's
today.
right. It's about 1 out of every 500 people will win something today. So
that's a pretty good odds.
that is pretty good.
And
of course,
your
at
odds,
the same
of course,
time, you're helping St. Jude Hospital, so how can you lose, really?
Exactly. Your odds of helping are there regardless.
That's right. We'll be right back with more, and there's the number on the screen, so give us a call.
Stay tuned to the St. Jude Dream Home Telethon to see if you'll win one of these fabulous prizes from these fine sponsors. Weather information is important to you. You use it to plan your day and your weekends. That's why WLOX News is the choice when you want to know about local weather. Our meteorologists use Mississippi Power Doppler radar. It's totally accurate and easy to see anytime on WLOX.com. That means the local weather information you want is constantly available and always updated. Accurate, timely, dependable. That's why WLOX News is where you get the weather for South Mississippi. WLOX.com local jobs. It works.
I'm Rick Barfield. I'm a sous chef at Beau Rivage. I'm in charge of 30 people, and we work hard to make sure this is the best buffet on the Gulf Coast. I was looking for a job on the Gulf Coast, and I went to WLOX.com and found out that Beau Rivage was having a job fair. So I came down here and applied. WLOX.com helped me find a job. I know it works.
WLOX.com local jobs. It works.
This Sunday on ABC, don't look away for a second, for a minute, for 2 hours at 9/8 Central.
You should have come to me.
A double agent must make a life-altering decision.
I'm leaving today. Come with me.
A new alias at 10/9 Central.
Who'd you kill?
John Larroquette returns in his Emmy-winning role.
I can't wait to see what happens next.
A new practice after a new alias. Look out this Sunday starting at 9/8 Central on ABC.
Good things are happening. My heart is opening. Good things are happening.
You're watching the St. Jude Dream Home Telethon on WLOX TV, where you could win one of the fabulous prizes from these fine sponsors.
Welcome back to the St. Jude Dream Home Telethon, and guess what? Only 200 tickets left, or maybe a little less than that by now because the phones are ringing like crazy. So if you're thinking about this, if you want to buy a chance to win this house and help St. Jude Children's Research Hospital in Memphis, then you need to go ahead and give us a call right now so you can get in the hopper over there before we have the big drawing today. Right now we're going to go back to Mike, who is out at the house. And Mike, are you talking with one of the patients now who is connected with the home?
That's absolutely right, Karen. Of course, we talked to Chris Hines Sr., and he said this was a labor of love building this house. And now I'm going to talk to the young man who's responsible for that. And I have with me Chris Hines Jr. How you doing?
Pretty good. How about yourself?
Well, I'm hanging in there. Let me tell you something. You're the one that's hanging in there. Now, you are a patient at St. Jude's. Tell us a little bit about the whole situation.
Well, I was diagnosed with Hodgkin's disease back in 2000, June of 2000. Dr. McQueen was my doctor. They sent me and referred me up to St. Jude, and basically that's how the whole thing got kicked off.
Now, you've been up there, you've gone through the treatment, and I guess this is a recurring situation. Tell us a little bit about St. Jude and what they've done for you and just your reactions.
Well, first off, the reaction is very stunning whenever you find out that you have cancer, first off. But as soon as we went up there, we actually drove up on a Sunday. Got there Sunday evening around 7 o'clock. They met us at the door, toured us through the hospital, got our paperwork out of the way. Then we started testing the next morning because they'll retest everything to make sure that is what you're diagnosed with is correct. But they're just as friendly as can be. They go out of their way to help you. It's almost like a Walmart atmosphere in respect.
Now, all right, let me ask you this question. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing excellent. Very well. Been in remission now almost a year and a half.
Now, not only are you a patient, but you're the son of the builder, and you don't just sit back. You're part of this, aren't you?
Oh, very much so. My father and I, we toss around designs and stuff like that. Also, we do all the construction management work as far as getting the sub base out.
All right, I'll tell you what, let's go back here. I want to show them this master bath, and I think you'd be the perfect person. We're going to walk back here, folks, and look, you go back into this corner. Chris, you come with me. First off, let's show them some of these walk-in closets. Open one of those up, and this is the neat thing about this. What do we have here?
This is a his and her walk-in closet. Also, the doors are wired to a switch, so whenever you open the door, the light automatically comes on.
Now, not only a his and her, we're showing that one, but right behind here, we have another one identical to this. And as you can see, let's close that one. We'll open up this one real quick. There you go, folks. If you don't like one closet, or if you like one closet, you like two, you get double the closet space, and I like that little switch right there. That's kind of a custom feature, isn't it?
Oh, yes, sir. Indeed.
All right, go ahead and push the doors open, because let me tell you, this is This is the piece de resistance. Hey, how about my French? That was about as bad as you can get. Now here, what do we have here?
This is actually the master bathroom. We got high vaulted ceilings in the master bathroom, a whirlpool tub, also wood stained cabinets with glass shelving. We also have a sit-in shower, his and her vanities to match, and we also have the lighting systems up underneath the cabinets as well.
Now that's pretty neat. Don, let me tell you, I don't know if you know about this, but real quick, you flip the switch on down at the bottom here, and it has a lighted system underneath the vanities, and that's kind of neat. We'll show you a little bit more about that in a minute. What I have been told is we need to get back to the studio. If you would like to buy a ticket, I understand we have 200 or less tickets available. Dial the number at the bottom of the screen. Oh, I'm over here. And you, too, can buy one of these tickets for this beautiful dream home worth over $250,000. Let's go back to Karen and Rhonda.
Okay, thanks a lot, Mike. It looks good over there. Well, of course, everyone knows the mission of St. Jude is, of course, to ultimately save children's lives everywhere. That includes children right here in Mississippi. And we've been introducing you to a few of those kids who have benefited from treatment at St. Jude, and we're going to take you back again today and introduce you right now to a little girl from Winona, Mississippi.
Hey, good morning, Martisha. How are you? How are you doing today?
This is how every Thursday morning begins for 9-year-old Martisha Forrest after her mom drives her from her home in Winona to St. Jude Hospital in Memphis. They visit doctor after doctor. They begin with Dr. Basim Razouk.
You know what? No white thrush, no mouth sores, nothing. Great.
They check her progress, make sure she's handling treatment well, and if everything checks out, give her more treatment.
More than 18,000 children have been treated here at St. Jude since the hospital opened, and more than 1,000 of those kids have been from Mississippi.
Martisha was diagnosed with acute lymphoblastic leukemia, or ALL, in October of 2000.
She was just running a real high fever. She was sick for about 3 days, and I decided to take her to a pediatrician, and that's how they found out that she had leukemia. It was very hard in the beginning, very, very hard.
And more than a year after they began treatment at St. Jude, it's still hard, although doctors and other healthcare providers do what they can to make it as easy as possible.
Usually her bones hurt a lot.
That's one of the side effects of the chemotherapy Martisha gets every week.
We'll continue to do the same thing that we're doing now. We'll come every Thursday for the next year and 2 months.
She's hopeful that will be the end of it, and Martisha can have a normal life after that.
Okay, we're all done.
Betty and her daughter say it wouldn't have been possible without St. Jude.
It means the world to us, you know, because if, you know, wait a minute. I feel like if St. Jude hadn't have been here, she probably wouldn't be here, you know.
Can you tell me why you think this is a good place?
Because it saved my life.
Karen Abernathy, WLOX News.
Very sweet little girl,
Yeah.
very shy, but she managed to talk to us a little bit, and of course what she said was very powerful.
They are such little troopers. I mean, imagine putting yourself into that situation. It's live television, folks. That was just
Bobby
That was
Mahoney.
just Bobby
That's
Mahoney.
okay. He's
Hey, look,
everywhere.
there aren't very many tickets. Again, I want to encourage you to pick up the telephone. 1-800-206-2263 is the number to call. Let me give you a little incentive. We'll go back to Mike Reeder, who's going to show us a little bit more of the St. Jude Dream Home.
1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. All right, hey guys, how you doing? Now look, we're in the living room right now. Kenny, it's nice furniture, huh?
It's lovely.
You think the bride would like this?
I think she'd enjoy it. It's very comfy.
Well, then let's talk a little bit about this furniture.
Absolutely.
First, it comes from Andre's Gallery of Fine Furnitures right there in Gulfport.
Pass Road.
Anybody that came here to the open house filled out one of these little entry forms right here. Look, we have a whole box full of them.
It is packed, Mike. I mean, it's hundreds of entries in here.
And at this point, we're going to draw a name out of there, and
Yes.
they're going to win. You know, the whole thing is, though, I don't know
if I can reach all the way down to the bottom there. It is packed.
Do you have a solution?
Yeah, I got something.
All right.
I saw you in that bathroom. I got an idea. You talk about the furniture here, and
All
let
right.
me go. I'll take care of this.
All right, there you go. We're going to have Kenny's up to something here, folks. I think it's going to solve the solution of how to get all those names and everything stirred up. But again, I want to tell you a little bit about how this all came about. They had an open house out here quite a few times. Matter of fact, the last open house was yesterday up till 9 o'clock last night. Anybody that came out here was eligible for the furniture. You didn't have to buy a ticket for the house or anything. The only thing you had to do is put your name in that box, and you are eligible to win $5,000 of fine furniture from Andre's Fine Furniture Gallery. And like we said, it's on Pass Road in Gulfport. And this is just an example of some of it. Hey, Kenny, where are you?
I am, it's a long walk in this house.
All right,
I am coming into the master bathroom right now. I got a partner in crime on this one. This is Tad Bridges, not to be confused with the guy we just interviewed. This is his son. Tad, how are you today? Good. Well, this kid's made for television. Tad, help me. Let's pour all of these entries into the bathtub. Here, help me do this, big guy. Get them in there, yeah. Yeah, get them all. Now, Tad, get in there for me and really stir those things up. This is every single person that has come and visited the dream home. Look at, yeah, really get in there, Tad. This is good stuff. Man. Hundreds of them. Now, are we doing this right now? Are we doing this right now? All right, Tad, let's get them all in here. Make a fair, get everybody a good, honest shot. There are a lot in here. Tad, are you having a good time there? All right, that's everybody. Wait, one more in there. All right, mix them up all real good. Get them behind you. All right, Tad, reach down wherever you want to. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Pick one out. All right, here you go. This is the winner of a $5,000 gift certificate over to Andre's Furniture and Lopez of Biloxi, Mississippi. And you just did it. $5,000 worth of furniture coming your way. You should really thank old Tad here. He picked you up. He actually came out from under his knee. I saw him myself. Karen, Rhonda, it just keeps coming. We got something else big to go. Keep that phone number hitting it.
What a cute little boy right there in the bathtub for that drawing. Now, that drawing was separate from the 12 prizes we have here. That was just an additional prize for people who actually visited and took a tour of the house and bought a ticket. So I think that's how it worked anyway.
Yeah.
Something
And you
like
too
that.
can be a winner, though. There are still some tickets left. Not very many,
Ooh, I
but
know.
some tickets
I bet
left.
it's down to like 150 now, I would imagine, by the way the phones are ringing. So you only have a little time to call and still get your name in the hopper. 1-800-206-2263 is the number to call. If you're thinking about it, you better not think about it anymore. You better just call. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned to the St. Jude Dream Home Telethon to see if you'll win one of these fabulous prizes from these fine sponsors. WLOX TV, the station for South Mississippi since 1962. It's the first choice for local news, the first choice for television entertainment, and the first choice for local weather information. Plus, WLOX is your online resource with information available to you whenever you want it. The strength of WLOX TV is at work for you, on air and online. WLOX TV is the station for South Mississippi.
This Sunday on ABC, don't look away for a second, for a minute, for 2 hours at 9/8 Central.
You should have come to me.
A double agent must make a life-altering decision.
I'm leaving today. Come with me.
A new alias at 10/9 Central.
Who'd you kill?
John Larroquette returns in his Emmy-winning role.
I can't wait to see what happens next.
A new practice after a new alias. Look out this Sunday starting at 9/8 Central on ABC.
The St. Jude Dream Home Telethon is sponsored in part by Geiger Heating and Air and KFC. There's fast food, then there's KFC.
Welcome back. Well, of course, you know, we're here at the St. Jude Dream Home Telethon, and you see the number on your screen. You can still give us a call and have a chance to win the house. It's all about helping kids, though, really, at St. Jude. You know, childhood cancer is devastating to families, but earlier diagnosis and better treatments are saving more lives than ever before. And we have St. Jude to thank, and a big part for that, because they're so involved in research and have made a tremendous difference in cancer survival rates. Tonight, or right now, actually, it's not nighttime yet, we're going to meet a little boy from Olive Branch who is just really one reason why you might want to help St. Jude.
2-year-old Bryce Cherry is a typical toddler, always on the go, looking for something fun to do. Watching him, or even playing with him, you'd never know that he's fighting one of the most aggressive childhood cancers.
You like this yellow Jeep?
Bryce was diagnosed with neuroblastoma when he was 10 months old. His parents noticed what looked like a lazy eye and took him to see their pediatrician, who sent them to an ophthalmologist. The Cherries never suspected anything serious.
And she said it doesn't look like that there's anything on his eye or wrong with his eye, so, but I can't tell what's behind there. And she mentioned tumor. That same day, the pediatrician called me and he said, Christy, he said, Bryce has neuroblastoma. And he said, it's very aggressive and it's very unforgiving. So that's how we went home that night.
You tell yourself it's not going to happen, or that would never happen, you know, and it's on TV. Well, it hit home that night, and by the next morning we were here.
Baby, is that what babies play with?
They definitely don't lead you on here. They don't give you any false hope, period.
Dr. Santana is our doctor, and he said, if you don't treat it, he'll be dead in 2 months. And he said, if we treat it, he said, he said, I can't guarantee you any more than 50%. He said he could just as well die as he will live.
The cancer had spread from his adrenal gland to behind his eyes, cheeks, lymph nodes, and bone marrow.
And I remember looking at him, and it was like, oh my gosh. Yeah. And we had waited so long for Bryce. We've been married 7 years, and he was our miracle.
I guess what really knocked us was that he told, if we would not have found it when we did, that we'd have probably just walked into his room one morning, he'd been asleep and passed away at night. And it's just very fortunate that we found it when we did.
After the largest softball-sized tumor was removed from his adrenal gland, Bryce had 52 days of chemotherapy, a bone marrow transplant, radiation, and an experimental vaccine. It's been a long haul, but Bryce has been in remission for almost a year. He still gets regular checkups and charms all the hospital workers.
Where's your buddy? Where?
The longer we go without any sign showing up, the better it is. And so we're hoping that, within the next couple of years, this will all be over. We'll just come down here once a year.
And St. Jude has given us hope. And without them and without God, we would not be here. I know that.
Karen Abernathy, WLOX News.
What a special family, a special little boy, too. And, of course, just one reason you need to make a donation to St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. It's a great cause. And today you have a chance to win a house at the same time. So how can you lose? So the number's there on your screen. So give us a call. Right now we're going to go over to Rhonda Widener.
Thank you, Karen. Jeff Lynn joins us now from Union Planners Bank. Jeff, tell us a little bit about your involvement with St. Jude Children's Research Hospital.
Well, we were lucky enough to have the opportunity to serve as a collection and sales outlet for all the ticket sales, and throughout really 11 of our branches here on the Gulf Coast.
And I'm sure that some of the bank employees came back and told you how much fun that was.
They were really thrilled about it. People they were happy when they came in to do it, and of course we were pleased that some number of many of them weren't clients of ours yet, so we were anxious to see them too.
Makes a little business pleasure there,
right.
Right. Okay. Tell us a little bit more about how Union Planners got involved in this project to begin with.
Well, we were visited as by the staff of the St. Jude's folks, and in a connection and requested by WLOX as well to consider doing it, and we were thrilled to death.
You just said, oh yeah, sure.
Our main headquarters is in Memphis, so we were just thrilled all the way around.
Well, Declan, thank you from Union Planners Bank, and a special thanks from everybody at St. Jude as well, I'm sure. Karen, what's happening over in your end?
Okay, thanks, Ron. Of course, like you said, it takes a lot of people to make all of this possible, all coming together. Mike Reeder is at the house he's been introducing us to. Some of those special people who have contributed, and Mike, you have somebody else to talk to now?
Well, I'll tell you what, Karen, of course, we've showed you the beauty of the house, but one of the things that makes a house, the final product of the house, is the fit and finish, and one of those would be the drywall, the actual walls in the house. Now, I have Kenny over here, and Kenny tells me he knows a lot about drywall, so we're going to ask Kenny what he thinks of the drywall situation. Kenny, are you over there?
I am right here, Mike. This is what we call an observation report right here. This drywall is beautiful. How about that for an explanation right there? It has been covered with this texture across the whole thing. And it's generally standing in front of a blank wall is an exciting thing, but this one really is. I don't know if you can tell, but there's this texture over the whole thing. This bad boy doesn't need to be painted. This thing is perfect for your couch. Don, let's go down here. I want to show them something real quick. This is huge important to me. There are literally light sockets everywhere in this house. This wall alone has 3 of them. Mike, that's a lot of plugs, man. I tell you what, there are a lot of plugs, and of course we talked about it. Now there's one unique feature of this house that I've noticed throughout it, and I have Woody Parker with Woody Parker Drywall. You did all this, didn't you?
Yes, sir, we sure did.
Now let me ask you a question. The one thing that I noticed when I first walked in was a ceiling texture. What's all about that?
All right, it's called a skip trowel ceiling, and it comes from the old days. This is all still done by hand, and it's a special technique that I don't give out secrets on it.
So I could do that?
Well, it'd take many a year, but yeah, you could.
Now, that's what you said. You said it's an old-style technique. It takes a lot of practice to get it right. Why did you decide to go with that?
Well, it's just a unique design there. And then over the years, if you ever have to patch it, like storms, which we are aware of here, it's easy to patch and repair and clean. And the upkeep of it is just tremendous.
Now, I know from experience that drywall either makes or breaks a house. When I say that, is that right?
You are correct. That's the picture of it.
And there's a lot of drywall in this house. How long does it take to put this? Let's say from start to finish, how long does it take to do a house?
Well, on this one right here, it's taken about 7 days with all the work that's involved in it.
Because you have to put it up, and then you have to float the mud one time. You have to sand it. And, have I got it right?
You're correct. On just the finishing of it, we came 7 trips on it. Is what it really taken.
Think I could get a job as a drywall?
You can have mine. Yes,
because it's not an easy job, is it?
It's definitely not an easy job. You know, it's something you have to love to do to really endure it.
Well, look, on behalf of St. Jude and all the people with this house, we want to thank you for contributing your time and effort because, folks, let me tell you, he is the person that made the house the special it is. You put the drywall in and, of course, the molding and everything really makes this house what it is, a beautiful custom home. And don't forget, you still have a chance to buy this home, or not buy it. Yeah, I guess you could buy it, but win it. For $100, you could buy it. Look at the number at the bottom of the screen, give it a call, and you, too, could live in this beautiful luxury home. Back to Karen and Rhonda.
I am so impressed with that home.
I know,
Can you
it's
imagine
beautiful.
putting up $100 and winning this house?
Wouldn't that be amazing? And I love the ceiling, too. They talked a lot about that, and I can see why. It's very nice. It's different. So
look, and you still have an opportunity to win that beautiful dream home and one of 11 other prizes. All you have to do is pick up the phone and call 1-800-206-2263. We take American Express, Visa, MasterCard, and Discover.
I think I hear a lot of people on the phones answering this question. Can they win a prize and then that we're going to have the drawing for earlier and then still win the big prize, the grand prize? And how it's going to work is you can win one of the 11 prizes, and then they're going to put all of those names back in to win the house. So you of course, will be in the drawing for the house no matter what you win before that.
All right.
It's important to know.
Yes, it is important to know. We'll be right back with more of the St. Jude Children's Research Hospital Telethon.
Stay tuned to the St. Jude Dream Home Telethon to see if you'll win one of these fabulous prizes from these fine sponsors. Weather information is important to you. You use it to plan your day and your weekends. That's why WLOX News is the choice when you want to know about local weather. Our meteorologists use Mississippi Power Doppler radar. It's totally accurate and easy to see anytime on WLOX.com. That means the local weather information you want is constantly available and always updated. Accurate, timely, dependable. That's why WLOX News is where you get the weather for South Mississippi.
Mom, Dad, if you want to help me not to take drugs, you're going to have to make me tell you where I am and who I'm with every day. You got to be the grown-up.
Call the Jackson County Children's Services Coalition at 522-1965 for your free information packet on how to talk to your kids about drugs and alcohol. 522-1965.
Hi folks, I'm Barry Foster, host of Gulf South Outdoors. Join me Sunday mornings at 9 o'clock for the very best in hunting, fishing, and other outdoor activities from our area. Come on, fish. I see color. Oh, yeah. Big fish. See you again, buddy. Man, what a fish. This is a good one. We'll have great outdoors action every Sunday morning, so join me this Sunday morning at 9 o'clock for Gulf South Outdoors.
You can handle earthquakes, get ready for fires, but nothing can prepare you for this. Oscar winner Tommy Lee Jones, Volcano, Saturday at 9/8 Central on the ABC Big Picture Show.
Please stay calm.
You're watching the St. Jude Dream Home Telethon on WLOX TV, where you could win one of the fabulous prizes from these fine sponsors.
Welcome back. Of course, time is running out. If you're going to buy a chance to win, call us now.
That's right. There are about 100 tickets left, but you can be one of the 100. All you have to do is pick up the phone and call us now. Can you imagine, like, on a nice, really cold night, lighting up a nice fireplace in a brand new home?
Ooh, wouldn't that be nice, a home that you won?
Yeah. I think Mike Reeder's out there trying to give it a test run. You haven't lit the fireplace yet, though, have you, Mike?
That's right. That's exactly right. We're not going to put a fire in the fireplace because we want the winner of this home, obviously, to build the first fire in their new fireplace. You know, a fireplace is all about inside and outside, and I sent Kenny outside to see if he could find anything unique out there. Kenny, are you there?
Yeah, I'm right here, Mike.
Are you talking fireplace?
Mike, I'm out here. You've banished me outside. I just want to show you real quickly here. No element on this house has not been thought about the details. Let's take a look at the top of this fireplace. They have done it all. It goes from brick to this beautiful exterior. They've got lighting on the top of it. They've got a beautiful crown on the top of it. Every single aspect of this house is designer. It looks perfect out here. Mike, I know you got the guy inside who can tell us more about it. Let's go back inside and talk to him.
Mechanicals on the outside structure of the fireplace is important. That's probably things we don't even think about because it's not something that we want to think about. We think about the beauty of the fireplace inside. And the man that put this in, Reggie Sullivan, Top Hat Fireplaces. Tell me a little bit about fireplaces.
Well, we have a big selection with Top Hat. We put in a lot of unique fireplaces, some wood burning, some gas. This particular one is a wood burning fireplace.
Now, you guys are like the only, I'm not sure you're the only one, the only one I know of on the coast that really puts in a lot of fireplaces, right?
Right. We do, we probably do 90% of the homes. We also do maintenance on them, and we do a lot of special work, just different things that people may encounter.
Now, speaking of special works, let's talk a little bit about this mantle. This is kind of special. Why don't you come over here, and we'll talk about it so the cameraman can get a shot of it. Let me have you come over here. Now, tell us a little bit about the mantle here.
Okay, this is a oak grade, stained grade mantle. It is a Gettysburg design, and it is oak. See, it's made in cherry. So it's a pretty nice looking mantle. It's been stained in cherry. It comes oak, but it's a Gettysburg design.
Okay, so with everything said and done, I guess the fireplace mechanics are important, but I would think that probably what you want to do is the mantle makes it, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. The mantle makes it.
All right, outstanding. So there you go, folks. Again, we want to thank everybody that took part in this house. Top Hat Chimneys donated the fireplace, right? You see right there. It just adds the extra touch to this custom-built home. And again, I'm going to tell you, if you want a chance to buy the home, there's a number right there at the bottom of your screen, 1-800, and then you figure out the rest of it. Call in for $100. You could win this house that's worth more than $250,000. And I'll let Karen and Rhonda back at the studio say the rest of that number.
Okay, thanks a lot, Mike. As of course, everybody can see that number there on their screen, and Mike said you still have time to buy a ticket, a chance to win, and you do have time, but guess what? Only about 100 tickets left now, so you really do need to go ahead and call if you're thinking about calling, and we're going to have the drawing shortly after all the tickets sell. So we're only selling 6,000, so that's the deal. It makes your chance to win much better. Now let's go over to Rhonda, who has a special guest over there. Rhonda?
That's right, Karen. We're going to talk about one of the 11 prizes that we will also be drawing for today outside of the Dream Home. And joining us today is Captain Tom Becker. Good morning.
Good morning.
Or I should say afternoon by now. I get so used to saying good morning.
Right. I see you on the morning show. It's normal for me.
That's right. Tell us a little bit about the fishing trip that you have offered.
We've offered a fishing trip for 6 passengers, whoever they want to take. Just come on out and have a good time. I'm sure I can arrange to have box lunches on board for them. Have some contacts there, but we want to have them out and catch whatever they prefer to catch. We'll go bottom fish if they want to bottom fish. We'll troll for red drum, whatever they prefer to do. We'll give them a shot.
Tell us a little bit about the boat and how far out you go.
My boat is a 40-foot sport fisherman built in Ocean Springs by Glenn Young, a local builder. And I run out 25 to 30 miles or basically wherever I have to find the fish.
Mm-hmm.
I have no problem with running.
Oh, and I tell you what, $100 investment, that'd be a great shot, because give them an idea of what a charter fishing trip costs normally.
Our basic rates are for 6 passengers, and they range from anywhere from $625 to $675 for an all-day trip for 1 to 6 people. And on a half-a-day trip, they're anywhere from $475 to $550.
Yeah, so think about it. So, folks, you could pick up the phone, put in your $100 donation, get your name in the hopper, maybe win that fishing trip. Well worth it, by all means. You can have a great time and help St. Jude. Right, Karen? Right, and that's a wonderful prize. Thanks, Rhonda, and a lot of good prizes. A trip you could win, a trip to Disney World, a trip to Las Vegas, a beautiful $2,000 necklace, dinner at Mary Mahoney's for a year. I mean, the list just goes on and on. There's so many great prizes. But only about 100 tickets left, or fewer than that by now, because the phones are ringing like crazy. So if you're going to call and want a chance to win the house today, then there's the number on your screen, 1-800-206-2263. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned to the St. Jude Dream Home Telethon to see if you'll win one of these fabulous prizes from these fine sponsors.
GMC. For 30 years, we've been serving the Gulf Coast community, and you know we're doing it right. Doing it right with great prices on new cars, trucks, and factory-certified used vehicles. Doing it right with great trade-in values. Doing it right with the best personalized sales and service anywhere on the Gulf Coast. If you want to buy right, trade right, be treated right, then you'll do all right when you're dealing with Bert Allen Pontiac GMC, Pass Road in Gulfport, where we bet you get a better deal.
Mr. and Mrs. Jones, Sally's having some behavioral problems.
I guess that reward system isn't working.
Well, the timeouts weren't either.
You know, parents do find that timeouts aren't...
See?
Well, you're just too lenient.
Well, you're too strict.
No, you are.
Oh, you are.
No, you are.
No, you are.
When adults don't have the answers, they can feel as frustrated as kids. ConnectForKids.org has thousands of resources for helping kids in your community. ConnectForKids.org, guidance for grown-ups.
In just 1 year, over 16,000 animals were surrendered to the Humane Society in Gulfport. You can make a difference. Give a pet a home. They'll love you forever.
Daddy! There's angry Canadians on our line!
If anybody asked, the lamp was a gift.
The Stanley Cup Playoffs, Saturday, April 20th on ABC.
I get a bulb later.
Every child has the potential to do great things. And like any good parent, you know your child learns best by your example. You show them how to work, the right way to play, you know, important things in life. So when you read with your child, you give them a bright and promising start. The more they learn, the more they want to achieve. Call us toll-free to receive information on how you can help your child learn to read and open up all of life's wonderful possibilities.
WLOX TV 13, Biloxi, Gulfport, Pascagoula.
The St. Jude Dream Home Telethon is sponsored in part by Geiger Heating and Air and KFC. There's fast food, then there's KFC.
Welcome back. During this telethon, we're taking some time to show you the great work St. Jude is involved with. Of course, when you are diagnosed with a catastrophic illness like cancer, the treatment is going to take time. A lot of times, if you seek treatment away from home, that means you're going to need a place to stay. Well, St. Jude, just like they offer the treatment free to people they accept into the hospital, they also help you find a place to stay for free, and they have 3 different places depending on the length of stay you will be there. The long-term facility is the Target House. Let's take a tour. This is Target House, a $10.5 million facility built by the store that gives it its name. It's only a couple of miles away from St. Jude, sitting on 32 acres donated by the Catholic Diocese. The people at Target House in St. Jude like to think of this facility as a safe haven for families, a place they can come and relax after a long day at the hospital.
And they have a free place to stay at night, and they are provided free food, whether they have 3 meals a day or they have $100 in meal certificates that they can purchase from the grocery store, and they have free transportation to and from the hospital.
We visited Target House during the day when most patients and their families are at the hospital. Our tour begins with one of the 50 furnished apartments.
This is what an apartment looks like here. They're each designed this way. They have 2 bedrooms, and one with a queen bed and one with 2 twin beds.
But Target House offers much more than a place to rest.
So when they walk in the door, they have 49 other families that can talk to them about what happens when their hair falls out, what happens when they get a fever, what type of diet is a low bacterial diet. And so really that is the most important resource here for our families, is that it is a safe haven.
There are plenty of places for families to get together, thanks in part to celebrity donations. We'll start with the Tiger Woods Library.
We have a lot of adult books in here, educational resources and medical resources. We also have all of our little kid books over here for the children to get a hold of.
There's also the Amy Grant Music Room, where kids can watch their favorite movies and play video games or learn to play the piano. And there's a fitness and rehabilitation area.
This is one of my most favorite rooms at Target House.
The playroom is designed with young patients and their siblings in mind, but there's also a room for older kids. Target House is a blessing for families like the Sanders from Illinois. Andrew's 14-year-old son Leland has sickle cell disease.
It's been a godsend to us. We've been here since September, the latter part of September.
The only criteria that they have in order to be eligible for Target House is to be treated at St. Jude for 3 months or longer.
Like St. Jude, Target House is growing. Expansion is already underway to be completed in November of this year. Karen Abernathy, WLOX News. Okay, Target House is fabulous. I mean, if you have to go through that, you might as we do need to get to that, don't we? But anyway, Target House is a great thing, and it helps a lot of families, too, just like the hospital does. And what are you doing, Rhonda?
I just didn't want somebody to think I'd lost going off my rocker.
Having too much fun, yeah. Yeah. So you want to do the MICKY for us? No, we don't have to continue that.
No, not really. I just want you to pick up the phone and call, because you could win a trip for 4 to Disney World.
That's
now,
right.
You know you need something fun to do this summer. Take the kids to Disney World.
I know. I mean, there's so many great prizes.
I know.
It's just a wonderful opportunity.
You're the
for
one
people.
that needs to explain
That's
yourself.
right. I know. Well, if any of you want to take a look down here, yeah, isn't that nice? Scuba diving lessons, and that's from Sports Unlimited.
Yeah.
I've always kind of wanted to learn how to scuba dive. I'm ready, wouldn't you say?
You're not eligible, but you are. You are. Just pick up the phone and call. There's really, there are only about 100 tickets left, and we're not fibbing about that. The tickets are
fewer
going
than
real
100.
fast.
Yeah.
Fewer than 100 now?
I think less than 100 now has
so
to be.
you need to go ahead and pick up the phone if you're thinking about calling in, because you do have a chance still to win the St. Jude Dream Home, the $250,000 Dream Home, and 11 other prizes like the trip
I
to
like
Disney
you
World.
in Mickey Mouse ears, by the way. You
Yeah,
look cute in that.
thank you.
You should have been a Mouseketeer.
Should have been.
Let's go to Kenny now, who's at the house with Mike. Kenny?
Hey, ladies, we want to talk just quickly now. Obviously, the ceilings are important, but the thing that you're never, ever going to lose contact with is the floors in your house. You're always going to be standing on them. Let's talk about that just for a minute here. What we have here is some beautiful flooring. This is what they call a slate look. It's actually made out of a ceramic. It is laid down. It is beautiful. It just feels nice to look at and walk over. And then let's look at the carpet over here. They say this is the hottest thing on the market right now. It's a Fuchsia. I believe that is the correct name. There's a color. It's kind of a taupey thing. It just feels good. You feel like just taking your socks off and walking through it. It feels great. And Mike has all the details of exactly who put this down and what the design is.
Well, Kenny, before I come over here, what was that color again?
Taupe.
Oh, I thought you said Kofi or something. All right, got to get the hearing check. But anyway, you're absolutely right. Absolutely beautiful flooring, and it carries right on into the dining room or the breakfast room and into the kitchen. And as you can see, just beautiful flooring. This is the type of flooring that I guarantee you it will be here as long as the house is here, and this house is going to be here for a while. I have the lady that's responsible for all of this. That's right, it is a lady, folks, Janelle McLeod with Magnolia Flooring. Now, the flooring is absolutely gorgeous, but in this custom-built top-end house, I have to go for the countertops. Tell us a little bit about it.
Well, you have a full slab granite countertop here, beveled tops, and the backsplash of the countertop is also the granite square, so Kim Hines did a great job picking it all out, and it looks wonderful, doesn't it?
It looks absolutely gorgeous. Now tell me, why would you want to use granite?
Granite is very popular right now. It's very durable. With your granite, you don't need your cutting board. You don't need anything anymore. You just cut everything right there, and it's beautiful.
Now, the fascinating thing that I have heard about this, and it just stuck in my mind, being a guy that might do this, you can take a pot right off the stove and put it right on the countertop. Are you going to have a problem?
Not at all. Not at all. You put your pots on there, you do everything on top of this, and you don't worry about anything. No staining, nothing.
Because granite is rock, right?
That's exactly what it is, natural stone.
And I hope we're showing this. I mean, this is just absolutely beautiful granite. Let me ask you a question. You know where it came from?
I do not know where the specific granite came from.
So
no.
you don't go out like to a quarry or someplace and cut it out?
Well, I don't, but that's where it came from. It did come from a quarry somewhere. But.
All right. Let's talk a little bit about this flooring. We're still showing shots of the granite, of course. We just want to show the beauty of it. And now the flooring. Now I thought maybe, and somebody said this was, it is not stamped concrete. That's popular. But tell us a little bit about the flooring.
It's a ceramic tile. It kind of looks like slate. It's real rough, easy to keep up. It took about, I guess, 5 days total to lay it all. But it's just a great tile, and we have plenty like it.
And it's not only is it here and in the foyer, and it goes right on into the master bath and everything. So it's just the same theme all the way throughout the house, right?
Yes, they let it flow. They went with the same pattern everywhere and just put a little bit of same kind but different little texture in the foyer.
All right, now let me ask you a question. That's another thing too. We noticed, and I don't think you had anything to do with the appliances, but the appliances kind of play off of the color. We have the black GE appliances here. As a matter of fact, let me show you those while we're talking about it. And thank you very much, Janelle. Let me show you we talked about the appliances a little bit early, but they're top of the line GE appliances. They come from Compton Appliances. You got a beautiful flat top oven here. They call this the smooth surface oven. It's a GE profile, a beautiful the oven to go with it. As you can see, it hasn't been used. It's ready for the owner to come in. But this is the part I like. Now, I am a microwave guy. If you can do it in the microwave, why do it anywhere else? But this is not just a microwave, folks. This is a microwave convection oven. You open that up, and not only can you do it in the microwave mode, if you know anything about convection, it cooks things much, much quicker. So if you want to kind of bake something in the oven, and I'm going to confuse the cameraman here because, Don, I want to go behind you here because this is something we also want to show. Look at this GE profile two-door refrigerator. I want to say ice box. Every time I do that, the young folks say, what's an ice box? I'll give away my age a little bit. But again, you have the freezer side here. Hey, you say you want water, cold water, you want ice. Let's go ahead. Well, maybe they'll put some steaks in here for us. But you see, you have the water, you have the ice, and then over here, well, they filled it up with sodas for us. But again, just the beautiful appliances. And yes, the appliances, Don, get out of there, no sodas. The appliances do come with the house. So again, check out the 1-800 number. Not very many tickets left. We're going to give this house away this afternoon. Karen, Rhonda, how you guys doing over there?
Guess what, Mike? Fewer than 50 tickets left now.
That's
Fewer
right.
than 50.
I don't think Mike can hear us. He had that look on his face.
You can hear us, though. That means
right.
pick up the phone and call now because you will miss out. Don't think twice about the fact that you could win a $250,000 home for $100 or one of the other 11 wonderful prizes that we have.
St. Jude, of course, only selling 6,000 tickets. That's part of the whole Dream Home Telethon. That's the way it works. That gives you a better chance to win the big prize.
All right, so pick up the phone. See the phone number there, 1-800-206-2263. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned to the St. Jude Dream Home Telethon to see if you'll win one of these fabulous prizes from these fine sponsors.
I'd like to take a moment to speak with you about the dangers of Girl Scouts. Young, impressionable girls, like my sister, are being roped into this program. The result? Happy, more confident sisters with leadership skills. This, as you know, is the last thing we need. My sister even said she was going to run a company someday, which is cool, I guess, because I could borrow money from her.
Girl Scouts, good for girls, bad for pesky little brothers.
I heard that.
WLOX.com local jobs. It works.
My name is Tom Llewellyn. I'm Chief of Maintenance at Holiday Inn. I'm responsible for approximately 90% of all the maintenance that goes on here, whatever it takes. That's what we do. WLOX.com works. I mean, I had looked for jobs and through other ways, and I happened to log on to the WLOX.com, and here I am.
WLOX.com local jobs. It works.
Monday, 10/9 Central. Will you marry me? ABC's critically acclaimed drama. I love you, Mom. Once and Again takes its final bow.
Sometimes things happen you don't really expect, and those are the ones that change your life. He asked me.
The biggest series finale.
I can't be away from you.
I can't be away from you. With the biggest surprise. Be there for Once and Again's emotional farewell this Monday at 10/9 Central on ABC.
It's touchdown, Miami. Elio Castro-Neves has won the Indianapolis 500. David Duval has done it. A major champion. They were out of their seats before the program ended. Raymond Moore, a dream has come true. Right to the end zone, touchdown.
You're watching the St. Jude Dream Home Telethon on WLOX TV, where you could win one of the fabulous prizes from these fine sponsors.
Welcome back to the telethon. We only have only less than an hour before we're going to know who the winner of this beautiful dream home is, and less than 50 tickets left. So time is really running out now, so give us a call, 1-800-206-2263, if you'd still like a chance, but you better hurry. Mike, what are you doing now over there at the dream home?
Well, I tell you what, we've come back outside. You know, we've kind of talked about the beauty of the inside of this house and everything, but one of the beautiful things about this house is the fact that it's low maintenance. That's right. You don't have to do a whole lot of work on this house. And, of course, when you say low maintenance, you usually say vinyl. And there are some unique features about this house. The vinyl, you know, you see vinyl and you say, well, yeah, that's vinyl. But this has some vinyl on it that I don't think I've ever seen before. And I have with me Dan Goolsby from American Wholesale. How you doing?
Doing fine, Mike.
Now, look, tell me a little bit. First off, we want to look up topside here, and we see some vinyl there. That, to me, looks like it's beaded board. What's up?
That's exactly what it's intended to look like. It is manufactured by Heartland Building Products in Boonville, Mississippi. And they manufacture it to look like the old beaded board.
Now, is this something new on the market? Has it been around a while?
It's been around for a little time, but it's also used as soffit material on this particular house and can be used as porch ceiling or as soffit.
Now, when you talk about the house, the trimming, tell us a little bit about what you've done with the vinyl on this house.
Actually, what we've done here is, if you can see in this archway, the beaded board is actually arched to fit the arch in the opening. On the soffit, we've used the beaded, and it's actually a hidden vent, where the vents are there to control the ventilation on the house, but you can't see them.
How much painting am I going to have to do on that?
Absolutely none.
And that's the beauty of vinyl. You put it up there, you don't have to paint it.
That's what keeps us in business.
Just a little garden hose, a little spray once in a while, and it's just looks like brand new.
That's right. Even Mama can do it.
Okay, fantastic. Look, I appreciate it. So there. Now, just to give you a little bit more of appreciation of exactly how this house is built, mainly out of brick, but some of the accents, for example, look right here by the front, we have the stucco. So you have a brick and stucco house that is very nice indeed. And, of course, then you have the brick siding that it's good as vinyl. Brick is something you just kind of wash off, and, of course, it's very, very durable. Now, I see Kenny over there. Kenny, look behind you there. Oh, Kenny's saying, I didn't expect to be in this. But talk a little bit. Now, I want to get a good shot of the posts there. Kind of talk a little bit about the decor out here.
It's live TV. You never know what readers are going to do to you here. This really what gives it the southern look to me, Mike, is these beautiful columns that are all across the front. You have 4 of them. They really, really accent the front of this porch and really bring it home. When you drive by this home, you can't help but notice it from the street. It really is a beautiful looking home on the exterior. And the gardening out front, the whole bit, it really does something. Mike, what else you got for us?
Well,
you over there by the steps?
Yeah, I tell you what, I'm going to step over here, and this is going to be every cameraman's nightmare, because first off, they don't know where I'm at, and secondly, they'll probably say, well, I didn't white balance for this. But I want you to get an appreciation for the view from the front of the house. You look out over the front yard, and out over there across the street, we have bayous that go right into Back Bay. I can look right up here, and I can see Back Bay, and if you look a little bit further over there, you actually have south wind golf course. So not only do you have a beautiful oceanfront or bayfront view, you have a beautiful country view out here, and then the golf course is right out there. So this is an absolutely gorgeous setting for what we've been telling you all along, an absolutely gorgeous house. And yeah, that's another thing too. It is completely landscaped in the front yard. Landscaping here is going to be, it's beautiful now, and it's going to continue to get better and better. So there you go, just a beautiful house worth more than $250,000. And like I say, there's less than 50 tickets left, but call in, because if you're lucky enough to buy one of those tickets, guess what, folks? You could be moving out here into Ascot Point subdivision and enjoy all of this for your very own. Back to Karen and Rhonda.
Thanks, Mike. And I tell you what, I'm serious, folks. The tickets are almost gone. There are so few tickets left that if you don't pick up the phone and call right now, you are not going to get a ticket, because there are only 6,000 tickets, which gives you pretty good chances of winning this $250,000 home or one of the other 11 prizes that we have to offer, like the necklace that they made me give back that I was wearing earlier, that beautiful $2,000 diamond and gold necklace from Pavin Broom Jewelers. You see it there. That is one of the wonderful 11 prizes that we are getting ready to give away very soon. Matter of fact, as soon as the tickets are sold out, say in the last half hour or so, we're going to start giving those prizes away. Looking forward to doing that. We're going to make some folks very, very happy today. Let's head back out to the St. Jude Dream Home and find out what Mike Reeder is up to.
Now, let me ask you a question. Did I just hear that all the tickets have been sold, or are there still tickets available?
Mike, there are so few, it's hardly worth mentioning. I'm talking maybe a handful of tickets.
Hey, but that handful, one of those in that handful could be the winning ticket. Now, we've talked about the house, and we've talked about, you know, just the basic structure of the house, but the decor of the house. This house is completely decorated, absolutely beautiful. The lady that did it right here, Kim Hines. Kim, tell us a little bit about what you did here.
Well, we just tried to stay with neutral colors. We used Sherwin-Williams paint, and it's satin finish on the walls. The color's fresco cream, and we've had a lot of requests for the color, and we went with Chanel white on the trim. We tried to keep it all soft, and just a nice soft color throughout, so whoever wins it, whatever color they have, it should go with it well.
Absolutely, and that's the nice thing about that. Now, we don't have a shot of it here. I don't know if we have another camera, but I want to talk about these light fixtures you put in here. These things are just most impressive.
They're very pretty. They're stone, actually, and they're extremely heavy, and they had to brace the ceilings for them, but they're pretty. They go with everything well. I think it should match anybody's decor.
Now, you talk about the fact that they're being heavy. There's one in the breakfast area there that's a little bit low because the table, I've hit that with my head. That one, they're definitely heavy. And you say they're made out of stone.
They are, and they are extremely heavy, yes.
You know, speaking of, we've talked about this side of the house and all the beautiful decor of it and everything, but Kenny, now this is a 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath. It's a split floor plan. That master suite's all the way on the back. Now, what's on the other side of the house?
We have 3 bedrooms and a bath, and you could use one of the bedrooms for a study because we've got a little pop-in for like a desk with a light hanging over it. So.
As a matter of fact, we've mentioned it. I think Kenny's back there. If I were living in the house with Kenny, he would be on the other side of the house. Kenny, are you back there?
Yeah, I'm in my bedroom right now, Mike. This is my bedroom. We've shown you the other bedrooms, and I wanted to show you one of the kind of the other side of the house here. One of the great things about this bedroom, it's spacious. Once again, we've talked about the lighting fixtures. Once again, all of it just perfectly in sync with one another. This is the ceiling fan. It looks just like all the rest of the fixtures in the house, just perfectly balanced. And once again, this room is loaded with electrical plugs. It's got the phone. It's got the cable. Let's start walking back. Let's show off the rest of the house here. We're going to come down the hallway. Walk very carefully down the hallway. Once again, this beautiful covering over here, the kind of taupe color across the whole house. We have another bedroom right here. I'm going to sneak by here, and once again, flip on some lights into another huge bathroom. We got the dual side things, so you got the competing kids. They both got their own little sinks right here. Everybody can put all their little supplies. And then you have this massive bathroom back here. Got a shower, got a tub. Mike, a lot of good stuff back here. This house has got it all. That's all there is to be said. Mike, are you with me?
Oh, hi. I'm sorry. I didn't even know we were back. But, yeah, you know, we've talked about the beauty of the house. We talked about the Hines building the house. And we told you that the reason they got involved in the house is because they have a personal affiliation and love for St. Jude's. Well, let me talk to the lady. We just talked to her about the decor, but how about the mom? Because, you know, moms, dads, you know, they're the guys that kind of keep things going, but moms are the one with the soft heart. And I have again with me Kim. Kim, now, you have a son that was diagnosed with and I'll let you say what the ailment was, but you went up to St. Jude's. Give us a little bit about the whole roller coaster ride.
It truly was a roller coaster ride. Chris was diagnosed with Hodgkin's lymphoma, and we were lucky to get in St. Jude. The age limit cutoff for Hodgkin's lymphoma was 17, and they've had such a high success in curing patients with Hodgkin's that 2 weeks before we found out our son had Hodgkin's, they raised the age limit to 21.
So that was good news, but again, I don't want to tug at your heartstrings here, but kind of give me an idea. What was your feelings when you found out?
We were totally devastated. Chris was a healthy baby and child and very active. He played football, baseball, basketball. He never stopped, and we had no symptoms except for the positive biopsies with a lump in his neck. So we were totally shocked.
Now, I'm not going to have Chris talk right now, but let's show the baby we're talking about here. He's going to be embarrassed. But Chris Hines Jr. is sitting on the side of her. He's kind of a strapping young man, isn't he?
Yes, he's rather handsome.
Now, is that just a mama's opinion?
No, I don't think so.
All right, now, this is a family business, isn't it? I find that as interesting as anything, that everybody in the family's involved. What part do you play besides being the boss?
Well, I think Chris is the boss, my husband, but I get to do the fun part. I get to decorate and keep up with the books and the finances and that type of thing, and just keeping the whole family together. It's really important to us to keep the family together, especially these times and the days. And with everything we went through with St. Jude, they also helped keep the family together. With everything Chris went through, they took the whole family into consideration, brought us in. We had a team of doctors talk with us, explain everything to us. They wanted us to know what was going on. They didn't want anybody left in the dark.
All right, I'm going to see how much of a diplomat you are. You have, what, 3 sons involved in this?
3 sons and 1 daughter.
All right, which one's the best worker?
They all have their own natural talents.
Just spoken just like a mom. Now, let's get the true story here, folks. We got Dad over here. Dad's the tough guy. He kind of keeps all this together. Hey, which one's the best worker?
I am.
All right, that works great. Now, look, the family aspect of it, of course, you started this business. How did you get the boys involved?
Well, from the time they were old enough to hold a hammer, they've been involved on job sites, picking up materials, just helping out any way they could.
And that's it. I talked to them the other night, and they talked about the fact that they were out digging ditches, and you would come out and give them different jobs to do. Just the talents of them, which one is the best constructor and which one is the best designer?
Well, Chris is a good designer. He has more of an architectural background. Kevin is our people person. He's good with sales and just working with the subcontractors.
All right, I'll tell you what, I'm going to do something here. Stay with me. I'm going to get up if I can because I want to talk to the junior partner in all of this. We've talked to everybody else, but let me come over here. This is Kenny. Kenny, are you the ditch digger right now?
Just about.
Okay, so there you go. So you're at the entry level, huh? Yeah. Well, look, I want to say this to all the Hines family that helped do this. Again, I thank you very much. This is a beautiful house, and if you don't know, usually you get 6 months to build one of these, but because of the short fuse, this house was built by American Homes in 90 days. And I tell you what, if they can build this in 90 days, I'd let them build me a house anytime. Let's go back over to Karen and Rhonda.
Okay, it is a beautiful home, and guess what? I think the people in the phone bank and everyone in South Mississippi deserves a round of applause.
The tickets are gone.
Yes, that's right. $600,000 for St. Jude, and of course that means if you're trying to call now and the line is busy,
Sorry.
the reason is because they're all gone. You're too late. In fact, Kelly Singleton, the accountant, the CPA who has been verifying all the tickets as they've come in and throughout this process, has just put the final ones into the hopper. So it's spinning now, and they're all rolling around in there waiting to be drawn out for some lucky person to win the grand prize or 11 other prizes or a couple of prizes. So anyway,
In fact, I hear the hopper rolling right now.
There it is. We have a shot of it there.
Guess what, Karen? We will draw for those prizes when we come back, when we return with the St. Jude Children's Hospital Telethon.
Stay tuned to the St. Jude Dream Home Telethon to see if you'll win one of these fabulous prizes from these fine sponsors.
You're in the
driver's seat in the Copa Casino Stock Car Challenge. Pick your favorite drivers and win your share of over $37,000 in cash prizes. The top 3 weekly pick winners will share $500 cash. There's $3,000 cash for the top 6 winners in the 18-race series, plus $500 more for the least correct picks. Enter free every day, play every week, and earn the chance to win the $25,000 grand prize in the Copa Casino Stock Car Challenge, where the locals are racing to win their share of $37,000 in cash prizes.
This Sunday on ABC, don't look away for a second, for a minute, for 2 hours at 9/8 Central.
You should have come to me.
A double agent must make a life-altering decision.
I'm leaving today. Come with me.
A new alias at 10/9 Central.
Who'd you kill?
John Larroquette returns in his Emmy-winning role.
I can't wait to see what happens next.
A new practice after a new alias. Look out this Sunday starting at 9/8 Central on ABC.
The St. Jude Dream Home Telethon is sponsored in part by Geiger Heating and Air and KFC. There's fast food, then there's KFC.
And we're back for the St. Jude Dream Home Telethon, but guess what? The tickets are all gone. St. Jude reached their goal. They sell 6,000 tickets for this, and that gives everybody a good chance and also gives them a lot of money for the hospital. So that's fabulous. We're really proud of everyone in South Mississippi for helping us out with this. The first year we've been involved with this here at WLOX. And we're going to start giving away some of those prizes. We're going to have the drawing in just a few minutes. But let's go back out to Mike one more time. Mike, this is exciting, isn't it?
Oh, that's what they want me to do. Okay, what I was saying is I don't have a doubt in my mind that we were going to sell all of these tickets, because the house by itself sold and the cause is just absolutely perfect. And of course, then you mix in the Hines family, a very nice American family, and they're probably the reason this house is so beautiful and the success of the whole thing. And you know, while I was interviewing everybody, I talked about the sons, but we have Kelly Hine here. You're kind of the the realtor in the family?
Yes, sir. I'd like to say that. I plan to be a realtor.
Okay. What's the part of the house you like the most?
Most definitely the master bedroom, because it's so spacious and you can just lay back and relax.
All right, we're going to pitch over to Kenny. Kenny, let me ask you a question. What's the part of the house you like the most?
Honestly, I'm a yard man, Mike. That's the honest-to-God truth, and I love the front yard. It's huge. But since we're going to talk about the front yard, I want to show this off to you one more. Look at this front door. I just love this front door. But another beautiful aspect of this house, and we're moving very quickly here, is some of the trim work. Look at these beautiful columns. There's 4 of them right here in the front. Come on in here, Jimmy. This is the man who made these possible. Jimmy, tell me a little bit about these columns and some of this beautiful woodwork.
Well, we just we came in here and we seen what he had, and he said he'd like some columns. So me and my son got together and we decided several different ways to do them. So we came up with this, and we tried to just accent the house is all we tried to do.
They give it a nice southern look, don't they?
Oh, yes, sir, they sure do. And the type of house that he had, we felt would go good with everything that he had.
Well, thanks for your time, and we really do appreciate it. Rhonda, there was a big scream, there was a big yell here in the back of all these people we've been interviewing. When they heard that all the tickets were sold just a minute ago, they let a big yelp out. It's very exciting over here right now, for sure, when y'all announce that.
It's been just as exciting for us, too, Kenny. Thanks a lot. And it's exciting to see this beautiful little face here. This is little Nikki Arnell, and she is going to draw our first ticket out of the hopper. Yes, we're going to start giving the prizes away. Bobby Mahoney, tell us what the folks stand to win right now.
You got me. Nobody told me what they. What's the first prize?
Your prize.
My prize. Oh.
Yeah.
We're going to do 12 gift certificates at Mary Mahoney's. Okay, so. And,
so you're talking like dinner for 2.
Well, $60 gift certificates, so we're going to do 12 of those, and so that'll get you dinner for 2. So you can either get some dinner, or you can come down and get a big gallon of that gumbo and bring it home with you.
Oh, that sounds good. Anything you get at Mary Mahoney's is great. Okay, little Nikki, we are going to reach our hand into the hopper. I'm going to let you reach your hand in the hopper and draw a ticket out. Take one. Reach in.
And we're going to put the ticket back
right
in,
there. Bobby Mahoney, there's the ticket.
Let's see. Who's the lucky winner? Looks like Harry and Jennifer
Pico.
Pico.
From Perkinston.
From Perkinston. All
All
right.
right.
They're the lucky winners of the Mary Mahoney gift certificate. And we're going to put that back in, by the way.
We are, because, yeah, we're going to let you know you're still in the drawing for the home.
We're going to get a copy of that. We're going to put it back in so they'll be eligible for the prize.
Yeah, keep them coming. We're just going to keep moving people in and out and keep drawing for all of the prizes. Captain Tom Becker is here. Tell them what they're getting ready to win.
You're getting ready to win a deep-sea fishing trip for up to 6 people aboard the Skipper whenever you're ready to go. The numbers are on the sheet I have right here.
All right, Nikki, let's stick our hand in there. Stick your hand in there and draw a ticket. Pick one. Oops. Here, stick your hand in there and pick one ticket. Just one. Oh, there it is. There's the ticket.
All right, let's see who wins it. Rebecca Whitman from Wiggins.
Yay!
I'll be expecting
Congratulations,
your call.
Rebecca.
Thank you very much.
All right. There's the ticket. It's going to go back in the hopper, too, Rebecca. I just want to let you know that. All right, keep that hopper rolling. We're going to get those tickets mixed up real good.
I'm a ticket.
Hey.
I'm a monkey.
All right.
I'm a ticket.
I like watching the hopper go around, don't you? All right. All right, Jolie Pico joins us now from Grand Casino. Jolie, tell us about the next prize.
We have a grand getaway package for 2 for Grand Casino Biloxi. It's 2 nights stay at Bayview, gift certificate for Bellissimo, dinner at LB's, dinner at Brulo's, lunch at Marketplace, and breakfast at the Island View Cafe.
Whoa, somebody's about to get spoiled. That's a great getaway. Are you ready? She's so ready to pick another ticket. She's enjoying this. Okay. You know, this hopper is very, very heavy. There are 6,000 tickets in this hopper.
Hey, Mama.
Hi, Mama. Okay, we're going to open it up again. This time, reach far down in there and get one. Way down in there. Get your hand down in there. Whoops. Okay, put one back. I'm not looking. Put one back. Okay, give that one to Jolie.
Okay, Coy Novakoski of Biloxi.
There you go, Coy Novakoski of Biloxi. You just won that great Grand Casino package. Do you want to give it to Mama? Okay. Should we let somebody else draw? Okay. Mama! All right, I think I see Chuck Steelman heading over this way from Beau Rivage.
How are you
Matter
today,
of fact,
Rhonda?
look, she left me a happy sticker. Chuck, you had
So I
two
get
happy
another one.
stickers. Yeah, that one's full of our hair, too. So, you ready to draw, Lauren? All right, Lauren's another one of our patients from St. Jude Children's Hospital, and you're looking wonderful. You know that? She is a beautiful young lady. Chuck, tell us a little bit about the prize package we're getting ready to win from Beau Rivage.
Well, we've donated a 2-night stay at the Beau Rivage Resort here in
Oh,
Biloxi,
if you've never
Mississippi.
seen it,
It's
it's
a great,
gorgeous.
great property with dinner for 2 and 2 spa passes. So you can come to the Beau Rivage and relax in the spa.
And I just have to tell you, if you do go over to Beau Rivage, see the new show, too, the Shanghai Circus.
Right, Shanghai Circus is going, and it's fabulous. I've seen one of the previews, and it's very, very good. So I encourage everybody to come as a family show, so bring the children. A lot of fun there at Beau Rivage.
Yeah, and you can do some great shopping at Beau
That's
Rivage,
right. We were
too.
just here talking about fashion the other day, and definitely come in and shop while you're staying in the resort, and so we're very excited as Beau Rivage to be part of this telethon because it is important for the community and businesses and organizations to be involved in nonprofit organizations such as St. Jude's Hospital.
Yeah, you know. Chuck, let me borrow your microphone for a second and ask Lauren how she's feeling these days.
Good.
Yeah? And tell me a little bit about what St. Jude's meant to you over the years.
It meant a lot.
Yeah? So what's it like when you go and visit?
It's nice. It's fun up there.
Everybody treats you well.
Yeah.
Well, that's what we're here for today, so that we can make sure that children like you feel real good and you have that beautiful smile on your face every day. Chuck, I'm going to give this back to you. Okay. I'm going to open the hopper and let Lauren draw a ticket out. I know you guys are tired of turning that hopper. It's heavy, heavy, heavy. Dun, 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 dun. We need like
The drum roll.
drum roll or something here. Oops. Here we go.
Okay,
Get
Lauren.
in there. Oh, I like that. She's picking one ticket, and I'm going to turn it over to Chuck Steelman so he can announce the
Okay,
winner.
this looks like Sharon Melanson from Bay St.
Melanson,
Louis.
yeah.
Melanson, yes, from Bay St. Louis. So congratulations to her.
Sharon, you're heading to Beau Rivage. All right.
Thanks, Rhonda.
Chuck Steelman, thank you. All right, the prizes are going to keep on coming, folks. We're just going to draw one prize after another. We have 11 in all to give away, and the dream home. Dun, 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 dun. And once again, I do want to remind you that we are going to put all of the tickets that you just, all the folks that just won prizes, your names are going to be put back in the hopper, so you still have a chance to win the dream home as well. Let's see, what are we doing next? How about a $1,000 shopping spree from Lowe's. I mean, I could use that. I bet everybody in this room could use one of those, right? All right. What do you say? We stick your hand back in the hopper. Choose one more ticket. All right. And our winner is Donna McGuire from Perkinston. I think that's our second winner from Perkinston. All right. Donna McGuire, you just won a $1,000 gift certificate at Lowe's. You can buy lots of neat things. I'm going to turn the ticket over. We'll make sure it gets put back in the hopper. All right. You ever gone scuba diving? No, me either. No. How about scuba diving classes for 2 people from Sports Unlimited? All right, that's something fun. Let's open the hopper. Somebody's going to learn how to scuba dive. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Jesse Gunn from Goche. You are the winner of our scuba diving classes. All right. Thank you, Sports Unlimited. And thanks to all of our volunteers here today who are answering the phones for St. Jude Dream Home Telethon. And thanks to all of you who called to purchase tickets. Thanks for your unending support. I'm going to turn it over to Karen now.
Okay. Thanks a lot, Rhonda. Of course, we have a lot more prizes to give away. I'm going to be over there at the hopper in a few minutes to start wrapping this up, and then Rhonda will join me again for the grand prize, the Dream Home. This is really exciting, so stay tuned. You could be a winner.
You're wondering why I called this meeting. Heroin, coke, meth. Profits are high, but so are the risks. It's time to push something easier.
Chemical hits the brain, instantly changing it to crave more. It's as addictive as anything we have on the street. Many users will eventually die from side effects, but they'll be replaced by new, younger ones. And this product, it's legal.
Show us what you're talking about.
The Mississippi State University Extension Service is helping at-risk youth become productive members of the workforce. Bridging the Gap, an innovative educational program, teaches kids what it takes to get and keep a job. Mentors help youth develop workforce skills and improve educational and computer literacy levels, while families receive training that helps them lead productive, contributing lives. For more information, contact your county office of the Mississippi State University Extension Service.
Hi folks, I'm Barry Foster, host of Gulf South Outdoors. Join me Sunday mornings at 9 o'clock for the very best in hunting, fishing, and other outdoor activities from our area. Come on, fish. I see color. Oh yeah, big fish. See you again, buddy. Man, what a fish. This is a good one. We'll have great outdoors action every Sunday morning, so join me this Sunday morning at 9 o'clock for Gulf South Outdoors.
The St. Jude Dream Home Telethon is sponsored in part by Geiger Heating and Air and KFC. There's fast food, then there's KFC.
If you've been watching, you know that we're right in the middle of drawing all these great prizes for the St. Jude Dream Home giveaway. You know, we have 11 great prizes. We've given away several of them already. I think we're on the 7th one right now. And I have Renee Vaughn with me from President Casino, and they have a fabulous package that we're going to draw in just a minute. Tell us about it, Renee.
Okay, Karen, we're giving away 20 rounds of golf at President Casino Broadwater Golf Course, valued at $1,100, and we're very happy to do it for this cause.
Wow. Now, why did you all want to get involved? Because it's important for the community
It's a very,
to help,
very
isn't it?
wonderful, to me, it's personally my favorite organization, and I think that you guys could have sold 2 houses with the way that the phones were ringing off the hook. So we're just very proud to be a part of it.
Okay, good, Renee. And we're going to have that drawing now, and you're going to treat them to 20 rounds of golf?
20 rounds.
Wow, okay, that's quite a
Over
prize.
a period of a year.
Okay, over a year. Okay.
Over a year's period. You don't have to play them all in one day.
That's good to know. And Lauren, one of the St. Jude patients, is still with us, and she's going to help us. You want to reach way down in there and find one, Lauren? Okay, here it is. Let's see, I'm going to let Renee take over here and let us know who the winner is.
Okay, this is going to be Linda Budenich.
That's right.
Budenich,
Looks like Budenich.
excuse me, Linda, from Biloxi, Mississippi. Congratulations.
I hope Linda's a golfer or knows a golfer or loves a golfer. She can certainly find someone that will enjoy this prize. And thank you, Renee, and thank you, President Casino, for helping us out with this.
And we have another prize to give away. This is fun, isn't it? All of these prizes. Let's see, what do we have? What's next? Okay, the compact Presario computer. Wow, that's exciting. Who doesn't want to win a new computer? Anybody would like that. Okay, go on, Lauren. Go ahead and move over to the other side. There we go. Okay, you want to read this one? No? Okay. It is Sybil Sauls from Ocean Springs. Congratulations, Sybil. Guess what? You have a new computer, Presario compact computer, so that's exciting. I'd like to have a new computer. Who wouldn't like to have a new computer? Okay, we have the next guest coming in. Let's see, from Pav and Broom. We've been talking about this necklace a lot, Melton, you know. This is Melton Broom from Pav and Broom, and he has brought along this $2,000 necklace, which is absolutely fabulous. And I know a lot of ladies would like to win this prize. Isn't that gorgeous? Tell me, why did you all want to get involved in this?
Well, when they called, you know, we get several people asking for donations and commitments throughout the year, but St. Jude's is very special. We appreciate what they do for the children, for the people who otherwise probably couldn't get medical help.
Let's tilt that down a little bit so we can get a better shot of it.
Thanks to St. Jude's, they do, and we're just glad to be a part of it.
Okay, well, it is a beautiful necklace, and you're going to let us know who won this in just a minute after Lauren has the drawing here. So, Lauren, go ahead. We're going to open up the hopper again and give it a shot and see who the lucky winner is. Let's find out. Lauren's pretty good at this. Thanks, Lauren. And we're going to hand it over to Melton and let him read the winner's name, as long as you can see that. Need your glasses?
Looks like Monica Gorteski from Ocean Springs.
That's right. Monica Goretzky, Ocean Springs. You have won this beautiful necklace. Wow. You're one lucky lady.
Thank you.
She'll be wearing that proudly, won't she?
No,
and of course, her name is going to go back in the hopper with the rest of the entries for the Dream Home for the grand prize. And I'm going to hand this over to the St. Jude people right now so they can take care of that. And time for another prize. Whew, okay, we have Edgewater Mall with us right now. And Vicki, good to see you.
Yeah, good to be here.
You have quite a prize package for people, don't you?
Well, we're giving away an ultimate vacation for two, and we're getting you all set up. The Edgewater Mall merchants put together everything from a camera to a beach towel, and you can choose one of over 100 destinations with this vacation package.
Isn't that fabulous? Yeah. Did you have a hard time, Vicki, talking people into contributing to this?
No, because I've been to St. Jude Hospital myself probably 3 or 4 times, and I just told them all about what I saw and all the wonderful work that's being done there, and they were happy to get involved in it. So we're really excited to be a part of it.
Okay, well, who wouldn't enjoy this?
Well, I'd like to go. If anybody would like to take me, I'll go with you.
Yeah, because it is for 2, right?
It is for 2.
Okay, well, let's find out. Lauren, are you ready for another drawing? These guys have a magic touch with this hopper, let me tell you. Okay, here it is. I'll let you take over again.
Okay, Claudia Henry and Wesley Henry of Gulfport.
Okay, we have some winners from Gulfport.
All right, congratulations.
And tell us again, what's the big prize?
This is an ultimate vacation for 2 to your choice of over 100 destinations.
Okay, thank you very much, Edgewater Mall. Thank you, Vicki, for coming by. Okay, congratulations to that lucky winner. We have a few more prizes to give away. Actually, we only have 2 more, which includes the grand prize. Lauren, are you getting nervous?
Yeah.
Are you getting excited?
Yes.
This is fun, isn't it? Mm-hmm. You like being a part of the drawing?
Yeah.
Well, you're doing a great job. Okay, this is a biggie now. We have the Disney prize coming up. It's Disney for 4. It includes air travel on Northwest. I mean, it's going to be a fabulous trip for some lucky family, and we want to do that now. Are we ready? She's a Mouseketeer now. That looks very good on you. Okay, we're going to really roll it around for this one because this is the prize for Disney. Wow. Disney World for 4. Northwest Airlines. Let's go ahead, Lauren, and open this up and find out who the winner is. Somebody's going to be very excited in a minute. Okay.
It looks like it is Joy David from Gaucher. Joy David from Gaucher. That's great. We have a winner from Gaucher now. So we're kind of getting a lot of different areas on the coast. Okay, we're not doing this now, are we? The big prize? Okay, that's right. We're going to add all of the 11 entries back into
Give me that one back.
And we're going to
put all of these back in the hopper.
Draw for the dream home.
Everybody's wondering, who's this child? My child insisted on coming by to say hi. Yeah, this is my daughter, Alexandra. She came to help us. And we just wanted to thank all of you that called in today and for your $100 tickets. Now, we need to put these back in the hopper, don't we?
Are we going to break first while we do this, or are we just going to do it all right now?
Yeah.
We are going to go to break.
We are going to go to a break.
Go ahead and we're going to
see,
watch
I want everybody to see that I'm putting these back in the hopper.
These are the people who just won 11 prizes.
One more's coming? Yeah. We have one more coming.
One more coming. We want to make sure we have them all.
Yeah, we have to verify everything. We want to make sure everything's on the up and up.
Of course, we have Chris Boysen here from St. Jude who's helping out with this. This has been a success, hasn't it, Chris?
Absolutely. Absolutely a huge success.
No, we can't put him back in yet, baby. There's the other one.
Here it comes.
Okay, you want to put them back in? Put them all in there.
Put them in. Make sure they're all going to spin around really well.
All right, now here's the deal, Karen. Before we go to break, we need to let everybody know, if you do have a ticket in the hopper, please don't get on the phone right now because we would like to call the winner of the dream home.
That's right. So if you do win, I know you're going to be excited. You're going to want to call everyone you know.
Yeah.
But if you could just hold off for a few minutes so we can call you because we want to talk to you about winning, of course. So I know it's going to be exciting. And there you're looking at the dream home again. We are moments away from this grand prize drawing for the St. Jude Dream Home Telethon. And we'll be right back.
Will you win the St. Jude Dream Home, worth more than $250,000? Stay tuned to the St. Jude Dream Home Telethon on WLOX TV. We'll be drawing for the house next. WLOX TV, the station for South Mississippi since 1962. It's the first choice for local news, the first choice for television entertainment, and the first choice for local weather information. Plus, WLOX is your online resource with information available to you whenever you want it. The strength of WLOX TV is at work for you, on air and online. WLOX TV is the station for South Mississippi.
Monday, 10/9 Central. Will you marry me? ABC's critically acclaimed drama. I love you, Mom. Once and Again takes its final bow.
Sometimes things happen you don't really expect, and those are the ones that change your life. He asked me.
The biggest series finale.
I can't be away from you.
I can't be away from you. With the biggest surprise. Be there for Once and Again's emotional farewell this Monday at 10/9 Central on ABC.
If your plate still looks like this, you're getting too many calories and too few nutrients for a long, healthy life. The new American Plate helps you fight cancer, heart disease, diabetes, and manage your weight. The new American Plate is 2/3 or more vegetables, fruits, whole grains, and beans, and 1/3 or less meat, chicken, or fish. Update your plate today. For a free brochure on the new American Plate, call us or visit our website. Brought to you by the American Institute for Cancer Research.
Will you win the St. Jude Dream Home, worth more than $250,000? The time is near. We're just minutes away from finding out who will be the Dream Home winner.
Welcome back. There it is, the beautiful St. Jude Dream Home in the St. Martin community. It's going to be someone's home in just moments,
That's
right?
right.
Now, you had your daughter Alex with you a few minutes ago, and now you have St. Jude patient Nicole with you, who is going to actually draw.
Yeah, our little Nikki with her Mickey Mouse ears on. Absolutely.
She looked
This thing,
cute.
somebody will soon be moving into that beautiful home.
I know. And it is a
will
dream
it be
home,
you?
isn't it?
I don't know. Maybe we should let them sweat for a little while.
You know, we don't want to end this too soon, do we? We're just going to have to draw it out as long as possible as it spins around. Of course, we do. She's talking to her mama. Of course, we do want this to really spin a while, so...
Yeah, we want to make sure the tickets are mixed up
and the
real
ones
good.
that we've added back in.
And everybody's sitting at home saying, I wish those two would just shut up. How about we just go ahead and draw?
6,000 tickets in here.
Okay, you ready?
And one person out of 6,000 is going to win.
Here we go.
Right now.
Open the hopper. We're going to pick one ticket out. This is the really big one, Nikki.
This is the big prize. So reach in there.
Reach in there real
really
good.
Try to get a good one, okay?
Oh, that one right there. Okay, Karen, announce the big winner.
I have to announce this, or I get to announce this. Oh, this is a lucky person. Jerry Smith, Jerry K. Smith, Jr. of Leakesville. Wow.
Yay, Jerry Smith, you just won a home.
Can you imagine what Jerry's going through right now?
Woo!
I'm about to cry.
Pass
for
it
him.
over. Wait, I'm hoping Jerry isn't home because we're going to try to give Jerry a phone call, right?
That's right, because we want to
Do
talk
not
to
get
Jerry.
on the phone, Jerry. Where's the ticket? Well, they took the ticket so they could get the phone number so that we can call Jerry
has a new
Smith.
house now. Okay, it's
Do what?
Jerry Smith in Leakesville.
Yeah. Oh, look, how
Look,
excited.
everyone's excited. Okay, and actually we want to show everyone right now with this check presentation. I don't know if we have a St. Jude representative for this, but we have...
no, but we have a St. Jude mom.
That's right.
There
And
we go.
that's great. We're going to... Well, all of those people are excited at the house, of course, and we're watching them.
Nikki's waving
This
at
is
them
an
as
exciting
well.
moment. But this is how much St. Jude raised through this. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. And you see it is $607,735.
Woo! Yeah!
Thanks to South Mississippi.
As usual.
That's right. It is wonderful, isn't it? Golly, can you imagine, though, how exciting that must be for Jerry right now?
I'm hoping we can
In
get Jerry on
Leakesville.
the phone so I can hear the excitement in his
I
voice.
hope so,
If
too,
not,
and I bet
you know,
all
he'll get
Jerry's
worried.
friends are going crazy, too, and hopefully they're not calling because we're trying to call Jerry right now.
Yeah, we hope he has good friends so they can help you move.
Do we have Jerry on the phone right now? Okay, we're going to actually go back to Mike and see how the people over there are feeling now that we have a big winner. Mike?
Go, Jerry. Go, Jerry. I think
Why don't you dance for us a little more? Okay,
no, why don't
right.
you? Karen's a better dancer than I am. You can go ahead and
I don't
do
know.
that.
We need music for that, though, don't we? I don't think they have that kind of music upstairs, hopefully. Otherwise, we may have to dance to fill this time. Anyway, I think Mike Reeder is standing by at the Dream Home. And the news, of course, has hit Mike, who the winner is.
Folks that won the house from Leakesville actually were here yesterday. And Kenny Hines, not Junior, but the youngster, said he wrote that ticket yesterday. So that's kind of exciting to know that somebody that came out to look at the house yesterday actually is the big winner of the house. They're from Leakesville. We're going to try to get in touch with them. I'm sure that's going on right now. And I'm hoping they're going to come down this afternoon because our Kenny Flanagan is here, and we really want to get an interview with their folks when they walk through their $250,000 or better house right here in the Ascot Point subdivision. And, of course, up behind me here, these are all the folks right here that are responsible for both building the house. You guys give yourself a big round of applause. I know you normally don't applaud yourself, but they did the job right there, folks. And then as we close from out here, of course, now this house belongs to somebody, and I'm sure the Hines family is glad to know that, but this has been a labor of love for them. And guess what? They're going to do it again next year. I asked Mr. Hines about that, and he's going to be the builder for the next house. So that's kind of exciting also. So again, from out here in the St. Martin community with this beautiful house that now belongs to somebody in Leakesville, we want to say goodbye and thanks for everybody that bought a ticket.
Wow, that is exciting.
Yeah,
isn't
so
it?
again, congratulations, Jerry K. Smith Jr. from Leakesville. You are the winner of a $250,000 dream home.
And just bought the ticket yesterday. So.
At the house. So he already knows what it looks like. Matter of fact, Jerry, you might want to head on down there right now.
The people that built the house have already met Jerry, so that's kind of interesting.
Isn't
That's
that
right.
neat?
You have to drive down from Leakesville. I know that's going to be an easy drive for you, though, because you're going to be so excited.
And we will contact all of the other winners.
That's right. We're going. The St. Jude is actually going to be calling the all 12 winners. So just stay by your phone and find out how you actually pick up your prize. So this has been exciting,
Thank you
Rhonda.
again.
Thank you for helping out. It's been a wonderful event, and we want to thank everyone in South Mississippi for their generous contributions.